bookworms. So I've recently been buying books again, and so I thought I would do this video to show you the books that I have. Now I'm kind of planning to give you a general gist of the books as far as I can understand, but I do have 8 books to show you, so I'm not going to go into a lot of detail because that would take a really long time and nobody likes long YouTube videos. So let's just get straight into it. So the first one is Remember Me by Sophie Kinsella, and it's about a character who wakes up in the hospital thinking she's 25 in a dead-end job, single and with crooked teeth, but actually she's 28 and has a wonderful job, a gorgeous husband and a perfect life. Now I think she kind of starts to realise that her life isn't actually all that perfect, and she kind of tries to piece together how she got to where she is today, and I'm actually really excited to read this one. So the second book I bought is Thanks for the Memories by Cecilia Ahern, and I think it's basically about a character who kind of remembers things that she's never experienced. So she remembers places in Paris she's never been to, and she remembers a little girl that she's never met. And I'm not entirely sure what this story is going to be about, I'm not going to lie, so I think I'm just going to have to read this one and find out. My third book is Accidental Wife by Rowan Coleman, and I think it's basically about 2 characters. The first kind of runs away with her best friend's boyfriend, the second one kind of gets married to someone else. They both have kids and they both start to think that their lives aren't actually all that great, and kind of meet up and discuss what possibly might have happened if those previous events hadn't occurred. So I reckon that's going to be quite a fun read. My fourth book is All the Single Ladies by Jane Costello, and I think it's about a character called Samantha whose boyfriend buys a one-way ticket to South Africa and basically says to her, "You're not coming with me." So she has 5 months to make him realise what mistake he's making and to kind of want to stay at home with her and fall in love with her again. But I think when he actually starts to fall in love with her again, she sees another character and starts to fall in love with him. So it's like basically the stereotypical love triangle thing going on. The 5th book I've got is I've Got Your Number by Sophie Kinsella, and I think it's about a character who loses her phone and her engagement ring, I believe, on the day that her fiancé's parents are coming to visit, and she kind of finds a phone in the bin and thinks, oh, I'll just use this one. So she gives everyone this new number, and the rightful owner of the phone says, you know, that's my phone and I want it back. And she kind of says, no, it's alright, like if messages come for you, I'll just pass them on, it'll work out, don't worry. And I wasn't actually planning to buy this book. This is the only book out of all 8 books I'm showing today that wasn't from a charity shop, so I actually paid full price for this book, and I wasn't intending to buy it, but a person who I've met since doing booktubing called Pickle Hearts Books kind of recommended it to me and said that it's actually a really great book and I should give it a go. So I don't know, we tend to like the same sort of book, so I'm trusting her judgment on this, and if I don't like it then I'm blaming her. But I'll post her link in the description below because she does reviews as well and she's pretty awesome, so you should go check her out if you haven't already. And yeah. The 6th book I have to show you is Conversations with a Fat Girl by Liza Palmer, and it's about 2 friends in school who were taunted for being overweight, and now in adulthood one person, Maggie, is still overweight, has an unfulfilling job and is single, whereas the other one is now a size 6, is getting married to the guy of her dreams. And I think it's a story basically about just being tension leading up to the wedding and I don't know, this, that and the other. The second to last book I have is Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead, and I'm not going to lie, I haven't even read the synopsis of this, but it was in a charity shop and my friend said to me, oh, I read that, it's pretty decent, so you should give it a go. So I bought it. And the last book I have to show you is Journey to the River Sea by Eva Robertson, and it seems to be about an orphan who goes on a sea voyage to the Brazilian jungle, but other than that I'm not entirely sure what the story is about. But again, my friend said to me that she's read it, it's a good book, I should give it a go, so I bought it. So that wraps up the 8 books that I have to show you. I probably won't be reading them for a good couple weeks at least, but I will get around to reading them and reviewing them at some point in my life, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.